All right, you're going to need some big kahunas for some things that are coming, but I want to share with you what's happening, and it is massive. It's just not me experiencing it. All of my friends have gone through these, let's see, rites of passage. And I want to share something with you that is happening that is absolutely shifting us into something completely different. Is it another dimension? I don't know. You can name it whatever you want, but we're going to talk about the challenges that you're going to get that aren't exactly what you think they are and what's going to result in them if you do what I'm going to suggest today. You ready for this? Let's go. Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. I hope you'll subscribe. It tells YouTube we're ready for empowerment, magic, abundance, and health. We're ready to go into a world that exists that we know, but we haven't been tapping into because we've been living in darkness, exploring it, and now we're rediscovering ourselves. It's called consciousness. We're going back into consciousness. We came here, memories wiped out. Why? Can't play the game if you have all the answers to get on the top of the leaderboard. We have to earn it. That's what we're here for, is the journey. And so many of you want to avoid it. You don't like it. I don't like this. This is wrong. They're wrong. You're still pointing. You're still arguing about politics. It's so silly. There's something so much greater, and I'm going to talk about that today, but you have to have big kahunas. What does that mean? You have to understand what's going to start happening in your life and everything out there, and that it is actually something beautiful and great that takes us to what? Something better. This or better. Now, we don't think so. We think, here I am, I'm fine, I'm safe, but, I'm existing. But if something happens, we don't like it. It's bad. We keep saying it's bad. It's not bad. You ready for this? I'm going to give you some examples. So again, I hope you subscribe. And also, I want you guys to know, if you go down in the descriptions, a lot of you are asking about the vegan, no plastic, no toxins products I use. They're down in the description. You can go into my Amazon influencer store. Those are small businesses that sell this stuff. And all my friends that have tried it, and all of you, it's pulling all those chemicals out of your hair and allowing your hair to be the shiny, beautiful enhancement it is, because everything about you is perfect. There's nothing to fix. We don't have to fix something. I'm going to fix you. Everyone is perfect. You, in all of your faults that you think are faults, is perfection. You're exploring that. So quit beating yourself up about anything. You can change it now. What's failure? For me, failure is not, there's no such thing actually, but failure would be if I didn't take that step to learn and make the change, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I have created a online business training, and this is free, and it's down in the description, called digitalexplorers.net. People are sitting around petrified of the future because they think it's something that's just going to happen to them, not something they're creating. Are you feeling this way? Or do you have fear? Well, I have to tell you, some big changes have happened for me, and all of my friends have gone through unbelievable experiences, deaths, loss, changes. Of course, we've had hurricanes here. There's some things that Mother Nature is working with us on, and that is really shifting us into a completely different reality. And most of it's very painful, and some of it is just, wow, okay, didn't expect this. I went out with a friend yesterday, and she said her 59-year-old friend just dropped dead while she was walking her dog, and they're still not really sure why. So these are unexpected changes that you're going to see. Why is this happening? And why do we need big kahunas? Because the old way of thinking is that change or things that I didn't plan on is bad. We're still naming good and bad. If you can move past this, and you can, you guys who have taken Breakthrough Fear, this is all free stuff. Go down in the description. My Breakthrough Fear trainings, helps you to see things differently. It's all about the story you're telling yourself right now. It's not what's going on. It's the story about what's going on. So I could see it a completely different way and say, this is great. And you'd say, oh, no, I don't want to move, or I don't want to change jobs, or I don't want a new relationship, or, somebody dies. And you say, oh, it's bad. How can it possibly be bad? We're never ending. All right. But we like to control. The ego wants to control. So as soon as somebody leaves the planet, we don't have them in our personal life. That's inconvenient. Are you really crying for that person? They're in an amazing place. You can talk to them. They're now free. They are not inhibited by the physical body. That's all. Can you miss somebody? Sure. It's okay to have those emotions. You're human. Go ahead and have the human emotions. So when something happens to you, and it will start if you haven't experienced it already, a lot of you are already experiencing this. Everyone will experience this. You will be presented, because it's all across the board. Nobody gets left behind. There is no leaving behind. We all are one of the ultimate source. We're all just experiencing things. There's no place to get to. It's just a frequency choice. And so you get to experience this according to your frequency. And that's individual choice, your free will. You can do anything. So enjoy this physical journey, because what is happening is we're going into consciousness. Now, I'm talking about Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce said we're going into and he said, new world, and he used the third word that, YouTube doesn't like. And it's an order of spirituality. And so we've coined that term as something negative, of controlling. So then we all use it and it's bad. And so we're blowing the doors off of everything. There's no good nor bad. You can use money for good. You can earn it a good way. You can spend it a good way. And then we have been told it's bad. Why? It keeps us in disempowerment when we believe that, and broke. Are you tired with that? Are you done with that? Yeah. So our next step is to accept the challenge that is going to show up for you. Mine was my condo. I suddenly moved unexpectedly. I had a whole other year on my lease. I was leasing. And what was that? I know I signed a 2-year lease. I have the paperwork. The real estate agent says, oh no, and then of course they're going to raise the rent. And I said, he goes, let's come in and sign it. And I said, just a minute. Let me think about that. So instead of going along with whatever's going to show up in your life, think about it and say, what would be a different option that maybe is unexpected, that could take me to this or better? All right, I talked about that in a couple of videos. This or better. Because we're always saying it's not, this is bad. No, it's not bad. It's this or better, and you won't know unless you start taking actions and behaving in a different way than you have been, that's kept you here. If you're not happy or you feel safe, it's probably time to step out of that. It will take you into a completely new reality, literally. Because by me being here, I am not doing the exact same things every day. I'm with different people. Everything I do has completely changed. That pathway has completely changed. And yours will too. Okay, you ready for this? So this or better. I find something that was far nicer and had everything that I wanted. So you have to be clear. You have to be clear in your directive to the universe, the quantum field, because you're the creator within it. Everyone is. Somebody said, there's evil on the planet. I said, of course there is. There's everything on the planet. Somebody said, we can't just stand by and watch stuff. Who's ever told you to do that? In fact, I have whole videos on taking action, right? Of course we're going to take action, but we do it now in peace and compassion and love, not trying to fix somebody, but showing a better way. I'm not going to say, this is wrong, we're fighting. It solves nothing. We're going to show a better way. When you get the challenge, find the better way. What if I have to move? And I'm looking at the bay right now. It's just stunning. Do you remember the noise when you guys were watching my videos? If somebody wasn't doing the lawn or the construction or screaming kids at the pool, Marco Polo, I didn't know that was going to happen when I moved there. I'm here. It is totally beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. with the right people, and the energy has shifted, and that's what will happen for you. You have to say yes. Say yes, not try to control it from an ego standpoint. When you do that, you should vote for and you're wrong arguing. You are in the basement. You will never progress from there if you keep making those decisions, because you're not opening yourself up to something that you don't even know could be amazing. Those of you who don't like who's going into our White House, what if something amazing comes from it? Or not? It doesn't matter. What if I don't know the future of the choices of other people? All right, what if I don't know that? I have to be responsible for mine because I control mine. And so what's going to happen is you're going to connect, you're going to entangle. This is science, right? This is proof. You're going to entangle with that which you focus on. Wave probability turns into a particle, particle, particle. So now I have this beautiful place, all right? It's just everything that I wanted. I threw a party the other night. And then what do we have again? My car dies this weekend. Literally stopped on the bridge. That car has been with me forever. And it was on the way to the dealership. Spent all day, found a beautiful new car. Look at all the, it's like everything is shifting into something new and different, new and different. Yes, equipment wears out, things wear out, leases expire, stuff happens out there that we have no control over, but it's not accidental. It's for you, this or better. It's all about your response. Okay, so we have assistance. We talked about angels and our extraterrestrial friends, and some of you say that you are those. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't. If you say you're Pleiadian or Arcturian walking around, I don't know what that is. I don't know where they come from. All I know is I listen to messages and I watch actions and I tune into frequencies. And it doesn't matter what the conversation is. If I feel that somebody is being negative for negative's sake, there's no productive, let's just say, discussion or understanding from it, then I know that there's nothing good that's going to come from that I want to participate in, all right? Messages, forecasts, futures, tarot card readings, all of that, I suggest that you take control of your own. And the reason why is because when you go into high frequency, you will tune into that level of frequency and you'll get those messages and you'll live that reality. It's how it works. So it's not like, oh, this bad is happening. I said, nope, if you don't want it to, go into this, because no matter what this challenge is, you'll see it differently and you'll do this or better. So that it's not that these things won't happen, all right? You see them differently. You have a different story, and this person's living in fear, saying, I don't want change. Oh, I didn't want to change. And you're going, yeah, hey, woo. All right, maybe it's a new job. Maybe somebody died and you say, okay, they decided to exit. There's an exit going on. Much more prevalent. There's always an exit going on, but this one's much more prevalent because a lot of people just don't want to participate in the coming changes. They're done. Maybe they don't want to participate, or maybe they've done their job and they're leaving. Either way, it doesn't matter. We'll never know what it is. They don't want to be here for this, because the ones that are going to be here, and you're one of them, we're going to do profound things if we make the choice. It won't happen unless you personally make the choice, and it's not anybody else in any company, institution, none of it. Your personal choice is going to be so critical right now. This or better. Embrace the change. Where's this going to take me? Where's this going to take me? Shift the thinking. Shift out of fear. Break through that fear. You guys have seen my book. Maybe this will help you. It's helped a lot of people. Hundreds of people have read this and said, wow. Reading it over and over again, it will empower you. It was a download. You have access to information. This is not woo-woo stuff. This is science. There's information and intelligence in everything. I mean, look at everything. How did anything come into being? Divine intelligence can create anything. Look at this body. I mean, how crazy is this? And it's not who you are. So don't get freaked out over that either. Are you ready to step into this or better? Get the kahunas ready, because you're going to have to maybe deal with some emotions that like, ooh, But it's like a roller coaster, and you're going, wait a minute, I keep getting on this roller coaster, even though, it's petrifying, yet you enjoy it, don't you? We came here for this, the challenges. We didn't come here to try and make everything perfect. We came from that. So get ready, because this will take you to this and better, and it's going to shift your dimensions, your reality. Everything's going to change, and you will feel like a completely new person. I feel like I'm not the same person. I'm Landria 4.0 right now. I feel completely different, because when you shift anything, you shift your energy field. Make sure it's the higher one. Make sure you embrace, open up. It didn't come to you because of randomness, chaos, or coincidence. All right? It came purposely because you wanted it, you desired it, you were ready for it, and you can change your mind. So if you say no, and you don't embrace the change that could be the greatest thing that ever happened to you, you will never know. Are you ready for this? Now, everything that has happened in my life and my friends shifted into something different. Turned out to be something really amazing. Not deaths, that's something that, again, we'll never understand another person's path. Allow people to make their own decisions, have their own opinions. Don't be the controlling ego, or else you'll keep stuck in the basement where you are just in a negative space that wants to control what everybody thinks, how they dress, if they wear a hat, what their lipstick looks like. Really? Are you really that stuck in ego? You can't let that go and embrace the diversity on this beautiful planet, and within each individual, welcome and embrace it. You don't have to like it. But you don't have to criticize it, because that creates separation, and we don't want to go there. We want to embrace the differences of us and show the light and the way to something great. If you don't think that somebody's doing something very positive for the planet, Digital Explorers, we're creating online businesses based on passion first, purpose, positive impact, and then profits. Why? Because we haven't functioned like that. We do jobs we hate. We're exhausted. Are you done with it? This is free masterclass. Come over and find out what it's about. I'm giving solutions. This is Breakthrough Fear. I'm helping you to shift that. But if you don't take those courses, and you say, oh, I shouldn't have to pay for anything, okay, then don't. Get out of that thinking. Invest in yourself. Invest time. Invest money. Invest, new stories. Explore. Yeah, you ready to do that and show somebody another possible higher way, and allow them to make that choice. Not, oh, I need to fix you. All right. My friend yesterday she says, I'm a fixer. I said, what is it you're trying to fix? Why do you need to fix somebody else? You don't accept what that person is or how they are acting. Embrace it. If you go into that, you'll go into such a space of freedom. You're going to feel amazing. I promise you that. And then, of course, when you go into that high frequency, everything starts to flow in on that frequency. You're drinking champagne on the top floor, and there's a beautiful view. Yeah, but if you're down here complaining in the dark, you're never going to know that. It's all up to you. That's the game for you. You have to get up to that on your own, and everybody else will assist you in your efforts. That's how it works. This is beautiful stuff. So yes, we have all kinds of assistance. Yes, other beings in other dimensions and other planets. That's all just part of the creative games going on everywhere. All of it is, because the essence of everything is pure, unconditional love and light, beyond our understanding. Beyond, right? So I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that if you want to purchase my book, it's in audio now. Digital Explorers, if you're an entrepreneur, come on over. All my businesses have been profitable, all of them. That's unheard of. I'm a former investment banker, 20 years. I learned how to create online businesses. I've been highly successful at it, and I'm teaching people. But how I'm doing it is to love your life and love what you're doing and love how you're earning and changing the planet. All right, if you want to do that, come join us. Do something productive for you and everyone else. Everything you do counts. Every thought. Are you judging? Don't do it if you want to change your reality. Or you can stay there. It's your choice. But you're whole and perfect strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride, I promise. Namaste.